Hey yo, what's going on? We back.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? And we got an exclusive, you know what I'm saying, special guest with us here today. We got HBM, the Den. You know what I'm saying? He fresh out the pen. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? How you feeling?
Family.
Man, what's going on? What's going on? You know, excited to be out, of course, but you know how I go, man. Just ready to be back on the scene, man, and get back to it. You know, make some music.
Already. You know what I'm saying? Let's what'd you say, Reg?
I said I feel that.
All right, but let's get back on the first topic. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate events done happen, you know what I'm saying, today. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate circumstances. Takeoff, he's the third member of the Migos. He was unfortunately gunned down in Houston, outside of the bowling alley, 210 bowling alley in Houston. You know what I'm saying? He was gunned down at a dice game. What's y'all opinion on that, man? What's going on with all this senseless violence between Texas, LA, Chicago?
Just like a little quick, 10 second, 5 seconds.
Yeah, for sure. Moment of silence. Rest in peace to Takeoff, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Takeoff, man.
The last rocket, man. He's the last rocket, man.
Do y'all feel like he was the
He's the best Migo.
best Migo?
He's definitely the best.
And it's crazy that it's still an argument. It's crazy that it take, you know what I'm saying, somebody dying for other people to acknowledge their talent. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know though. But what y'all feel about the situation? How y'all feel about the whole situation being gunned down over a dice game in Texas?
I feel like, wrong place, wrong time, man. Or it might have just been his time, or it might have been set up, but I wish it wouldn't have happened because he's so chill and low key. He don't really be bothering nobody. So it's just like,
You gotta stop straddling the fence, man. You know, you gotta pick. You gonna be a superstar, or you gonna be in the streets. You know, so that's an unfortunate circumstance that happened to him. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Takeoff, but you gotta choose, man. Can't straddle the fence.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That was GoYayo problem. You know what I'm saying? Now look at you in the feds. When everybody was preaching to you, you got to pick a side, bro. You want to be a superstar or you want to be a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't be making Billboard charting hits and you still out here thugging, robbing people. You know what I'm saying? Pulling guns on folks, having shootouts. It's like, bro, it ain't gonna. Eventually, it's not gonna line up no more. And you gonna have to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? But I guess
but
T
he's
stay
just
on.
in a room full of bosses, though.
And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody grew up shooting dice. Some people
Not
still, you know what I'm
everybody
saying,
is
enjoy
able to
shooting
be
dice.
in that room where they were at.
You're right, it was only like 40, 50 people. It was an after party.
So it's like, bro, if you got that type of power, that type of juice, bro, you gonna be in those streets out there. You gonna jump out. Not saying jump crazy, but I'm just saying you gonna be out there just cause nigga, you don't. It's only a select people can even be up in here. So we gotta be important. Like even though you ain't on that street shit, or I don't know what he was on.
You know what it is? It's just we're in an era now where you gotta live what you rapping about, or you gotta rap what you live. So that really got a lot to do with it. Like with every artist, it's like every artist nowadays, like if you ain't like living what you rapping, they really don't want to hear it. So like you gotta be about that. You gotta be stepping. So that's just what's advertised now in this generation that's going on.
And that's real because the latest quote by 50 Cent, he said, all the rappers, you know what I'm saying, if you really living what you rapping, you're not going to be rapping long. And you know what I'm saying? I felt that. You know what I'm saying? If you really out here living what you rapping, you're not going to be rapping long because you're already giving the game up to the feds. Look how all these Ricos hitting left and right. Look at Young Thug and Gunna right now. I don't think Gunna did nothing. I don't think Gunna done put a pistol on nothing. You ain't never robbed nobody. And look at you right now. You facing, we don't know. We don't know. But they said, they were saying that Gunna was snitching and all type of stuff in Atlanta.
That's one-on-one.
Free Big Slime, man.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? But look at that though. Look how them boys facing the Rico. And now you got a YSL member who done completely flipped. He went to the judge and told the prosecutor and the DA, look, man, Young Thug and them, they paid me to threaten these witnesses. Woo, woo, woo. That's crazy.
I don't know nothing about Gunna, man, but Free King Slime, man. I know he a real one.
Free Thugger. That's crazy. Rico cases, you know what I'm saying? Now you jammed up. And with a Rico case, I hate to say it, man, but I don't know nobody that ever beat a Rico case. You know what I'm saying? They like a 99% conviction rate. So when the Rico come, you gonna sign for some time. And it's crazy that niggas is already flipping. Y'all ain't been in jail 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You can't do no time when you shouldn't be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Simple and plain. Simple and plain. You can't do no time. Get out the streets, man. It ain't for everybody. They say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Streets ain't for everybody.
That's what
You
they
know,
made the
even
sidewalk.
though Gunna did what he did, I feel like at one point in time, Gunna, he had the wave.
Gunna still got the wave. Gunna hard. I ain't gonna take it from that from him.
He's a mainstream artist. You know,
Who harder at Gunna and Thug?
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Thug.
Thug are hard because he just gonna go over your head every time. Like, you can understand what Gunna's saying every time.
But is Thug still hard?
You can't understand what
Gunna-
Thug's saying
Gunna
every
is-
time he rap
you
because he
can't.
gonna go over your head. You don't know what he's talking about.
I feel like Thugger was going the hardest when he was with Rich Homie. When it was Rich Gang. Cause Thug, your latest songs ain't been hitting like that.
Bro, 'cause
You know what I'm saying? But
he's
that
more mainstream.
check that whole mixtape, y'all niggas went crazy. Every song was a hit.
I think he more was like, he taking more of a business side. Like, he signing artists, developing his label mode. Like, he already stupid
Bro,
rich.
he's a boss.
Nah, for real.
So it's like Gunna is Young Thug.
I think Gunna stand out now. I think he like the face of like the YSL label. Now the Thug taking more of a back burner approach because he already up.
I agree with that. But I don't think that Gunna is Thug at all.
What?
I think Thug came up one way and Gunna, you came up a completely different way.
His whole
Thug, I feel like you really came up like that. Even though you did the dresses and all that weird stuff, I feel like you really a gangster. I feel like you really came up robbing, shooting, everything that you rap about. I feel like you really was on that. Gunna,
That's no
I don't
doubt.
know if I can give you that, man. I don't know if I can give you that.
I'm talking about the music wise.
Gunna might be harder than.
Gunna whole.
He got his own wave.
He got the
Then
wave.
nobody sound like him.
Thug does that whole thing, bro.
Yeah,
The
but
whole
Thug got a whole bunch of
If,
copycats.
if you look at the YSL label though, all they sound is based off the same sound. Like the
Thug.
YSL sound, like
Thug
it's
sound.
based off Young Thug sound.
Right,
so all
for
of them
sure.
use the auto tune, all of them use the little singing,
That's what
whatever,
I'm
the mumble rap,
saying,
whatever you want to
is
call it.
he-
They got that from Thug, so like he got his own brand, like his own style.
He Gunna. You gonna know Gunna.
Courtesy of Young Thug though.
But
How much time you think he gonna get?
I don't think he.
Man, I think
don't
it's
think he
pretty.
really-
I don't think
I
he
know,
gonna
I
get
ain't
no
gonna
less
say
than
nothing.
10.
Oh, less than 10. Oh
No
my
less than 10.
decade. And if you go federal, you know what I'm saying, that means you're doing day for day, 85%. You know what I'm saying? So you get 10 years, you're gonna be home in 8.5
He gonna
years.
get 8 on it.
Can you come home after a decade and still be hot? Has anybody done that?
You can't come
Yeah.
home after a decade and still be hot.
Mystical, was he still hot?
Mystical watered down.
Was he ever? Oh.
He was hot at one point.
I was playing.
Shake it fast.
Mystical, he got a problem with.
Show me what you were.
Mystical just got a problem with raping hoes.
He needs to stop.
Like,
We should have laughed about that. Cause seriously, he'll rape like 3 females and he like can't stop. You got our partner from Killeen booked up. What's the nigga name from
Lil Hood.
Killeen? Lil Hood.
I was in the county
He
with
had
him.
the Killeen anthem.
Matter of fact, Lil Hood.
He was on his way up. He got signed to your record label and you got him jammed up in a rec case. He
Lil
had nothing
Hood
to
was
do with
just
it.
coming through the door when I was leaving Bell County, and you know, it really didn't look good. It wasn't a good look on him either. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
cold lick. But you know what? He wrote a book detailing this whole case. I wish I knew the name of it, you know what I'm saying? But I did support that book, bro. I shared it and all that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go check that out if you want the inside story on what happened to him and Mystical. Lil Hood is Mystical's artist that he signed out of Killeen, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about what, a month after he signed them, they got jammed up on the rape case and they've been gone. They went and did like 4-5 years for something that he was completely, you know what I'm saying, like allegedly innocent on. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know what the final findings was.
And he out?
Yeah. He
No,
back
no,
out. He
no.
back rapping.
No, he went.
No, Mystical back in jail for raping somebody
Yeah,
again.
he went back.
It's like, bro,
At some point, you
maybe
gotta
they
stop.
shouldn't let you out.
At some point, you gotta stop.
And if how you a celebrity? How you famous? You got rape girls. Come on, man. You can't get there. You got to rape.
Hey, on the cool.
Is it hard?
Innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what.
Come on, man. We got a track record, Reggie. We done did it
I'm
twice
saying,
already.
Yeah, since he known for that, you know, people lie for money and stuff.
You got like a mental problem.
That's like Jeffrey Dahmer. I done killed 3 already, but maybe I'ma change.
You got like a.
No,
that's totally different.
How is it different? You a serial rapist.
He
After
ate
your 3rd
people.
time, they would
Jeffrey
become
Dahmer
habitual.
He ate people.
He was eating people. Yeah, he on some cannibalistic
That's
stuff.
different.
He different.
What are you
yeah,
talking
black
about?
folks ain't eating people
Mystical,
like that.
thing with Mystical, he got like some type of
Disorder or something.
some
Maybe?
type of sexual deviant disorder.
That's
Like,
crazy.
No, maybe he's just.
How do you bring yourself to like
Maybe
take
a
advantage
sex-
of
Well,
a
he's
woman
probably a
like
sex
that?
addict.
She probably fighting you and stuff, and you like, come on, man. You,
Probably sex addict. I didn't want to put that juju on.
yeah, we don't want to just put that on him, but you're
I'm saying,
accused.
Be innocent until proven guilty.
You're accused of sexual assault,
That's what I'm saying.
and this is the third time you've been accused of the
I
same
don't talk
thing.
about it, man. Let's get back.
All right, let's get back on the subject.
Bro.
Rest in peace
That's
to
what it's
Takeoff.
about.
You know what I'm saying? We apologize that we just drifted all the way left. We went left, but you know what I'm saying? Say,
Super duper. Love.
come on, man. If you can't contain your urges, come on, man. How you supposed to be a big player out here and you out here? That's goofy. All right,
Drifting like a motherfucker.
let's get back to what we came here for. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back on the story of HBM Den. You know what I'm saying? All right. First question we got. You're fresh out of the pen, 5-year stint. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? How you feeling? But my first question is, how did it feel to walk out of them prison gates after all that time?
man, you know, it was just like, to me, it was just like normal again because I don't think I'd done enough time to actually get institutionalized, but immediately when I got out, you know, I was right back in the Florida world, right back in the vibe, knew everything that was going on because I kept up with it for so long in there, you know. So, you know, it felt pretty normal, but it felt good at the same time, you know, being back on the streets that I'm used to.
Already. And you know what? It's crazy that you was able to snap back because most people get, what is that, institutionalized.
Yeah, that's what he said. He
Mm.
said he did.
I know what I'm saying, but that's good that you was able to make that transition so quick. And I asked the same question like Andrew and Leo, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Big Real, but
Rest in peace,
I
Big
asked
Real.
Leo, what it feel like when you came home? He was like, it felt like I just bought that new Jag off the lot. Like
Yeah.
Andrew was like, nigga, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. He said it felt like nigga, I was going into heaven to get okay, Andrew did way more time.
It's definitely a feeling, you know.
Yeah.
You definitely feel some type of way, you know, coming home, you know, ready to prosper. That's what it is. You're ready to prosper again. So they got a lot to do with it.
Alright, bet. Going on, question
Bet,
2. What's the first meal you ate when you came home?
First meal I actually ate
Oatmeal.
when I came home, well, nah, it wasn't oatmeal. I can't do that shit no more. Like,
Ramen.
nah. I don't want to see another pack of ramen or pancakes. No.
The pancakes gonna be hard though.
My tea lady, she actually cooked me some homemade burgers. It's not like the penitentiary burgers. She actually cooked me a real homemade
Yeah,
burger.
real
So,
burger.
you know, it's not nothing like the pen, you know, where it's just thrown together and preheated up all the time.
Shout out to Aunt Brenda, cause she been throwing down since we was kids. That's live to come home to a home cooked meal, you know what I'm saying? Be around people who love you, you know what I'm
Actually,
saying?
before that, if you want to say, well,
I mean,
since I did like 2 months in aftercare, so when I was there, I actually ate Burger King first. So
Okay. And so look, check this out. If I'm
What
in
you
prison.
get? Wait,
okay, yeah. let's
What
go.
you get at Burger King?
he bought me the double Whopper meal.
Yeah, double Whopper. Smashed it.
Definitely, most definitely smashed.
So check this out. I'm getting out of prison. Explain that breakdown to me, like FI1, FI5. What was yours?
I had the FI5, so the FI5 is where they feel like you gotta go to an aftercare, you know what I'm saying, to get all the way straight before you get released, you know, for drug addicts or whatever problem you got. And, you know, I ain't even had that problem. I'm on aggravated assault, but they look at that like anger management. So, you know, it's all type of different things. You know, FI5 is like, you come home in 6 months, you still gotta do like 2 months of aftercare when you get released, so.
Okay, so is that the same aftercare? Is that the same halfway house?
Oh
A little
yeah,
different?
the FI5 is it's a halfway house program, but you know I actually didn't have to go to the halfway house. I could have went straight home, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like I just need to go through 2 more months. You know what I'm saying. Been on my own first, stand as a man first on my own. So.
Already. How did it feel when you learned that they was gonna let you make it without that ankle monitor?
Oh man, really they fucked up when they did that. I mean, it ain't no choice, but you know, for me to turn up now.
For
You know what I'm
sure,
saying?
yeah.
But the right way. You know what I'm saying. I'm not.
For sure.
Right way.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't develop my mind in there, so you know I'm gonna take things slow, couple steady, and it is what it is.
All right, and look, let's go back to that your aggravated assault case. How did you catch? The case is done, right?
Yeah.
So how did you catch that case? Tell me what's going on. Cause you was wilding. We gotta speak on that.
Yeah, I caught that case one night, man. Really, I ain't even gonna lie to him. Keep it all the way real. You know, it was my fault. I was slipping at night and left something I shouldn't have left where it was at, and it got took. But I know the person who took it, which turned out to be one of my cousins. So I knew he had it, and I went to try to get it back. So he acted like he was playing games with me. I knew he had it, so I was willing to kill him to get it back, and that's what he almost got. But you know, in the end of that, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You know, will I fuck with him ever again? Hell nah. But at the same time, I won't be quick to make a decision like that. Next time I just let it ride, knowing I'm gonna get some money anyways.
Facts. And I wonder what it is that make our pride sometimes cause us to act irrationally.
Just men.
Yeah, but as men, you gotta be smart. You wanna think first, be logical.
As men, you also like
Have a temper.
Territorial,
Prideful.
you know,
Well, how I'm set up, you're not just gonna take nothing from me anyway and get away with it. That's just what that is. Like you're not gonna take it and throw it in my face and all of that. But if I was smart, I would have let that shit ride that day. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we do what we do. We do what we do for certain reasons. So.
And when you're young, you kind of get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Your mind ain't fully developed until the age of 25. But anyway, the police article. I don't know if you ever read this. You know what I'm saying? But the police article said, woo, then whipped up on some people. There's everybody outside in broad day, and you start pistol whipping a nigga, and the gun go off. That's what the article say.
That is true.
And it say 2 people skirt off in a BMW.
The story was correct, but actually I hopped in another low key ride. It wasn't even a BMW that day, so they got it wrong. But
Well, you know what? They put 2 cars in there. They said either a BMW or an Impala.
yeah, it actually wasn't an Impala.
So that was on you.
Yeah, the BMW was parked that day, but I was in the Impala, with one of my young niggas, and we did that and we skated.
Shout out 2-3, man. We had to put you on the intro of the Black Money 2 when it dropped. Dean was locked up, but yeah, that intro was hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that.
Shout out 2-3, man. Mobbed in.
Straight up. Shout out 2-3, Frank, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Maul. You know what I'm saying? BJ. We know everybody somewhere. Everybody tapped in the city somewhere. We all over Texas though with it, man.
HBM be the game.
All right. Next question. What we got for you? Give us a crazy. What you got? Bet. Give us a crazy prison story. Something, you know what I'm saying? Even that, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on, let me see what I got.
It's not like
something that's wild. Even something that was like wild for a nigga like you. Something that just like, dang, nigga, that nigga tripped out.
It's not like what y'all think it is. I mean, it's a lot of shit going on in there, but really, it's like most of these dudes is not even. It's grimy. It's grimy as fuck. But most of these dudes that y'all think hard and gangbangers is really gay. It's just like when you see it, and these be like grown man, like portray this stomped down image, and you realize what they doing, and then you be like, oh man, I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that going on in there, of course, but it's a lot of wild things that happen in the pen at any given time. So anything can pop off, anything can jump off. As soon as you walk through the door, you just gotta be prepared.
But you got ready to go and take it.
Yeah, I had 2 scratches when I was in there, you know what I'm saying? One essay, actually how that went, he had got smashed off another building by his people and tried to come over there where we was, but I heard he got smashed out because he was engaging in homosexual activity, so people smashed him out.
Yeah. What you talking about? What was it?
Nah, he was a Paisa, and his people smashed him off, and he thought he was gonna come live in a cell with me, and at that time I told him, you need to tell the guards that you can't stay here tonight. You need to go ahead and get your people to get you up out of here.
Hit the road, Jack.
Yeah, so he just acted like he wasn't trying to hear what I was saying. And then it was count time, and the guard came around and asked him, man, you good? You comfortable living here? And he gave him thumbs up and said, yeah. So he acted like he could talk then. And I told him, I'm going to show you ain't good when we go downstairs. And, that was the end of that. He got up out of there, and they didn't want to cross the line with us. So, the second one was actually, this 6'0" nigga from Killeen, you know what I'm saying? I know him. He got into it thinking he can hog something. We was running plays in the pen. They got all type of shit down, all type of ways you can make money, all type of things you can indulge in. And we was in business together, and he thought that he could just run a whole business and hog something. And I had to tell him it wasn't going down like that. He ended up getting the worst end of the stick. So.
That's crazy how a nigga from Killeen, you right down the street, we supposed to be banding together on some, you know what I'm saying, Texas on everything.
Yeah, but so many different gangs, so it's really like, it's gonna be gang, or it's gonna be some city stuff.
For sure.
Depending on what you all indulging in, so
And it's crazy how a nigga from 2 different sides can get down and it don't really cause no friction between everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how most of us go. There's a lot of wild, crazy activity going on in the penitentiary, but it's not like how y'all think it is. You end up in certain places, certain places rocking, some places not rocking. So it all depends on where you land at.
Okay. You wanna get the next one, Reg?
Shout out Darius, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, free Kimpo, man. Free Fat Mac, free Bar, and there's so many niggas locked up, man. I don't even want to do y'all bad, so we gonna leave it there.
Okay, man. We done heard about, well, they done
man. Cameron, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cameron, Texas.
You know what I'm saying?
Cameron,
West 6th
yo.
Street. Yeah.
Cameron,
no
yo.
way.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. West 6th Street, 1600 Newhouse, baby, man. That's
Cameron,
the
yo.
street I grew up on. You know, my street was one of the most hated streets because everybody thought it was a lot of money getting slung around. So they see all these foreign cars lined up, and gonna be haters everywhere. But you know what I'm saying? That's how we grew up, man. We just used to seeing money getting thrown around, foreign cars, the lifestyle. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we got introduced to.
That dead end was hot, boy. But you're right though, it kind of molded. You know what I'm saying? You knew what time it was growing up. You kind of learned how to move early.
It's like you gonna get with the trend or you ain't.
All right, keep it real. Cameron, Texas. How, if you had to put it against other places of how real it is, not even real as like dangerous, like real as in like shit, just 100, like 1,000, like people 1,000 and shit.
Cameron, Texas, it got its moments. People ain't gonna be 1,000 all the time. The hood ain't gonna be 1,000 all the time. It got its moments. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I say is this, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna rep where you from, you must don't love where you from. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Cameron, Texas.
I love Cameron. For real. I love Cameron, man. That shit's crazy. All right. We will still stick to Cameron stuff. All right. In school and stuff, was you a good student?
I mean, other people can answer that question, but it's like, don't get me wrong, I was good, but it's just at the same time, I was doing me, man. I was doing me. Some people didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? Some people paint the picture I was a bad actor. I don't even think it was that, man. It was just, I wanted to do me, and I just didn't want to listen to what everybody else was talking about. So that's all it is.
Also, you rap. To me, I think you're the best to do it. That could be biased.
Oh,
but
understood.
it's just me though. But they don't know what got you into rapping. I really don't know kind of what got you into rapping either, because I knew you like to like rap and stuff, but I don't know what made you like, or we don't know what made you like even think about like, you know what, I could be a rapper.
Well, at the time, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I used to grow up watching my brother rapping and freestyling all the time. Dawan, shout out Dawan, that's my brother, I love him.
Magic.
Yeah, Magic. Downtown to Max.
Look him up. Search him up. He got music out too. Go check it out. Downtown to Max.
I used to watch him rap at a young age all the time, and I used to see him freestyle, and I'd be like, I'll put stuff together in my head sometimes and be like, man, I can do that too, you know what I'm saying? It's just rhyming. So, I started doing that, and then, we started on some little tapes. We used to call ourselves the Legends back then. So we got tapes.
What's a throwback?
Well, we used to, I still got these tapes. You know what I'm saying? We used to rap, and we used to rap like on a stereo, put a blank tape in, put a beat on the background. We used to record ourselves like that. So, that's really how it all started. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, I started taking it more serious as I got older. So.
How old were you when you went down to Houston and got in the Diamond Cut booth?
At that time, I was around I probably was like 16 at the time, 16.
Was that your
17.
first time that you felt like you really got that response that, man, everybody listening to my music right now?
This was back in like 2009. Yeah, back in 2009. So that was my first time being in like a real live studio getting recorded, and that was the time for me to make my name right then and there. That was the time for me to create my name. So
I got a taste of it.
it was actually a good vibe that day in the studio. We was putting on. So,
Yeah, y'all did y'all thing. All right, so who was your favorite artist? Who's you know what I'm saying, listening to growing up?
Growing up, it was different eras that started. I really came up under the, the Hot Boy era, the Wayne era. Then it eventually switched to like Jeezy and Boosie as I got older. But but originally I came up under the Wayne era, so that was my favorite artist growing up back then. So you know what I'm saying, shout out Wayne.
And it's probably because you a Southern artist. You know what I'm saying?
You
'Cause I always wondered, how do you feel? Do you like artists like Kanye West, Jay-Z? How do you feel about them?
I'm talking about Kanye.
I really feel like they cool.
Do you listen to it?
They cool. I don't listen to them though.
That's what I say. I don't listen to none of this
I
stuff.
don't listen to them.
It's weird.
I just don't. I feel like they cool, but I feel like
it's not hard.
The South.
They cool.
The South, how the South rap is just like what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And most other people want to hear
They
it.
feel the same way about us. Upstate, they not listening to us down here.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so it's like New York artists. It's like New York artists is way different from the South. They got a whole different style, a whole different.
Right. We not sturdy in Texas. Some people probably is, but we ain't getting sturdy in Texas. That's just like all that little leg movement. It's cool. It be live. But we can't move like that. We don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? We be cooling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We slow down in Texas.
I have listened to them before.
That drill rap?
I listened to them before, and they got some
Some
nice
of it is
stuff.
cool.
But I wouldn't go to them and just like put them in a deck and just ride around and listen to them like that. But you know, the stuff I did, heard they hot.
Was Soulja Boy ever in the day?
Hey, why we always gotta bring up?
Cause we got to. Be like, hey, what's this? Hey, what's Soulja Boy real name? What's Soulja Boy real name? Nobody knows. Reggie knows, but I told him regular people don't know. If you're not a Soulja Boy fan, you don't even know this guy's name.
He go by Draco now though.
Yeah, Big Draco.
Big Draco.
Draco did pop his
His real
niggas
name
though.
is,
So
Yeah. I mean, he got him.
what's his real name?
DeAndre Wade.
DeAndre. Yeah. All right. So, but I'm just saying though, like
Dre, Cole.
Soulja Boy, your music not deep. You never let us know who you really are.
Bro, kiss me
We
through
don't
the
even
phone.
know where you're from.
Kiss me through the phone.
Where's Soulja Boy from? You gonna hear 8 different
Mississippi.
places. You gonna hear Atlanta, Mississippi.
Mississippi
Cali.
for real though.
He's originally from Mississippi.
He say he a Fruittown, Piru blood.
I
So
don't
it's
know
like,
about all that. I don't care about all that.
I'm
other
just saying
stuff.
though, he say he from Cali, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with all that goofy stuff he be doing.
They say he still got to check in, so you know, I don't know how.
But I'm just speaking on his whole. He's a boss.
He is a boss.
He is the boss.
He a boss.
You a signed Soulja Boy?
Hell yeah, if he come with the right amount.
Yeah, straight
I ain't
up.
discriminating who I sign to as long as they come with the right amount.
Alright,
No
alright.
360.
Yeah.
Next question: which Texas artist would you like to do a feature with?
You know, the Texas
He
artists.
could be from back home.
Anywhere, it could be all any
Nah.
the highest. Let's talk about the industry. What?
A Texas artist.
Yeah, who you want to work
No,
with?
hot. I like Hot Boy West. I like Hot Boy
Hot
West
Boy
right
is
now
fire,
because I feel
bro.
like he got a wave right now. He a Central Texas artist.
And you know what? He
right
doesn't
from
really
home.
sound like a Texas artist. He sounds like a Louisiana nigga.
He do, but he a Central Texas artist, so
I love
I'd
that.
rather work with my own people first, you know what I'm saying, before I work with somebody else, you know what I'm saying, because we don't get a lot of attention now this way as it is. So, you know, he kind of putting on from the area we from, you know what I'm saying, even though Waco, Texas, shout out Waco, but
Shout out to Cole.
you know what I'm saying, it's right up the street, so, I mean, he putting on in a major way.
Yeah, we got the same area code, 254. Shout out Waco, Texas. But anyway, Highway West. I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna get with you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if we can set that up. But let me see what we got next. What we got
I
next?
feel like you should do a track since we in Austin.
Queen FN.
Queen
I
hard.
like Queen
Y'all
FN.
be
I like
tired.
Queen
Y'all like
FN
back.
too. Matter of fact, when I was in the pen, my homeboy that I messed with down here in Austin, shout out MK Easy, go look him up if you don't know him, man. He say, he say Queen FN owed him some money and they flexed up right now. So you know what I'm saying? And that is my partner. So I'll be wrong to go against the grain doing the song.
Facts.
I feel
You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
you know,
especially-
I like his music. It ain't got nothing to do with his music though.
For sure. Alright. Let me see what we got next. How old was you when you first got in the booth? I missed that one.
16.
I was 16.
But I don't know if that was the first time. Well, that was the first time the real
And a
booth.
real legit
Alright.
booth, I was like 16.
Alright, bet. And then what we got, last but not least, you know what I'm saying? How far you wanna take this rap? How far can we go in this rap?
How far we are gonna go?
Man, you know, it really ain't got no limits right now. So, you know, if I feel like we are already on. You know what I'm saying? We independent. We got our own little buzz going on, little wave going.
Different.
You know what I'm saying? We very different. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take it as far as I can get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just repping for where I'm from. I want to put where I'm from on because, you know, we hear everybody else, the big city, Houston, Dallas, you know what I'm saying? New York, LA, but ain't nobody coming up out of Central Texas like that. And we really got something to say, you know what I'm saying? Free Dunway,
And
man.
everybody
Free Dunway, yeah, for sure.
Everybody really rock with Central Texas too.
They waiting for the superstar to come out of us, so you know what I'm saying? We finna get it to them.
Yeah.
Alright, then,
We got all kind of talent in Central
for
Texas.
sure. Same thing like with the other fashion designing, man. We got a lot to offer, man. We got a lot to give to the masses. Y'all just stay tapped in.
It's like
Last question we got for you. What businesses are you building? Because you know what I'm saying, 2022, 2023, everybody is on their entrepreneur mindset. Everybody is business building. Everybody want to be an owner, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, investing, all of that. What business are you working on right now?
Well, right now, I'm really big on this fitness stuff. I mean, you can check the Instagram. I'll be posting little workouts, you know what I'm saying, every now and then. You know, I plan on taking it serious and branding it, you know what I'm saying? fell in love with it coming out the pen, so I try to do something for 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, to get there when I build it up. But you know what I'm saying? Just look into it and check me out. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know the name of the fitness company.
The name of the fitness company will be called 5 Life Fitness because it's 5 days a week.
I love it.
Five Life.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on right
Five
now.
Life
And that's what I'm
Fitness,
building.
man.
5 Life Fitness, man. Y'all get on it. Follow my Instagram, HBM_Den. That's me right there. Y'all tap into that.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
HBM Den.
Any closing thoughts? What y'all got? What y'all want to let the people know?
Stay ready.
Stay ready. So you don't gotta get ready.
Stay ready, man, cause it's gonna get crazy, man.
Yeah, so for the people, you know what I'm saying, that's new to the podcast, you saying this for the first time, hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel.
Simple and Planez, the only podcast they keep it plain and simple, no exaggeration.
And one more time, man, rest in peace, Takeoff, Offset, Quavo, man. We our blessings, our prayers with y'all, man. I hope y'all alright, man. I don't know what mind space y'all in. I mean, how you can't even be expected to be.
You gotta turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is random, but I'm on some NBA stuff right now, man. I've been seeing Ja Morant go off. You know what I'm saying? I like him. I like him. He young. I like his style. You know what I'm saying? He hyped up. He ready. He got the swagger. Shout out Ja Morant, man. He a hell of a
That's
player.
your team?
Nah, that ain't my team, though.
You
Who you
got
your
a team?
team?
My team I rock with, you know, I'm a Kevin Durant fan, man. He come out of UT. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. We down here. KD, the Slim Reaper. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Slim Reaper. That's my favorite player. You know what I'm saying?
So Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Nets, man. Brooklyn Nets.
And they just fired Steve Nash, so now y'all in the market for a new head coach.
Yeah,
So
man.
let's see if that maybe
Make a
spurs y'all
difference.
to win some games.
Yeah, I fuck with KD
I
tough.
got too many cold people.
Yeah, they do. I fuck with
They're
KD
not better
tough.
than Luka though.
Luka Doncic is the truth.
Repeat.
I can't.
Repeat
Luka
it.
Doncic is the truth. Like he's like the fucking truth.
He's the
He,
fucking truth.
yeah, he bad. You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic bad. He gonna hit you with that step back three and it's automatic. Like.
Hey, who's the best white dude y'all seen from Cameron?
From Cameron?
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, my little homeboy,
Jake.
I grew up with had something. Zach Bashir had something.
Those are two of the names I was thinking.
3-point shot specialist. You can't block it. He wet. He automatic.
I say Jake.
Zach Bashir, that's my
And
homie. man.
I might, Jake, you my classmate, but I probably got to ride with Zach on this just because
Zach was nasty.
Jake was a spot-up shooter. Zach was I'm a hooper. I can do it all.
Zach-
I can run point. I can run this shooting guard. You know what I'm saying?
Zach had to
Jake
like.
didn't run point?
No,
Zach
Zach was
had
shooting guard
the-
only.
Zach was like a young Steph Curry. He can shoot.
I feel
He
like
can catch
Jake
and
didn't really
shoot.
care.
He can take it to the rack. He can shoot the mid range. Like he was automatic.
But you know what? Y'all are really close though because I think they both got moved up to varsity their sophomore year.
Yeah, that's.
So you know what I'm saying? That means you got something. Because in football, you're more likely to get moved up early in Cameron because Cameron is a football town. If you get moved up early in basketball, that means you really got a little something. There's something there.
When you think about Zach Bashir though, he was like a natural athlete. He all around.
Football, you right. He was a nice little receiver.
Baseball, like
Baseball,
he
he was
got
nice.
something. He was nice in
He was
baseball.
for
So, didn't he go to college for one of them? I don't even remember. But
Yeah.
and he down here in Austin.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Zach Bashir, Cutters Landscaping. If you
Man.
need some work done, get at Zach, man, because he is A1.
Yeah.
You want your yard to look like a celebrity? Tap in with Zach.
Yeah,
Tap in with Cutters Landscaping.
Yeah, he doing it
You will
real
not
good.
be disappointed, man. That's dope, man. That's dope. You doing your thing. Keep it up, bro.
Yes, my homie.
God bless.
Yeah.
That's all we got, man. We out, baby.